Susanna Reid struggled to hold back her emotions as she interviewed a guest in a touching moment on ITV's Good Morning Britain. Susanna Reid took one story to heart this morning, January 7, on Good Morning Britain. The ITV star's voice broke as tears appeared in her eyes while she comforted a guest on the popular breakfast show. She and her co-star, Ed Balls, had welcomed on the family of a teenager who lost his life when a police officer didn't have a defib to hand. Now they are campaigning for all police cars to carry the life-saving equipment. Susanna said to the grieving mum, "Naomi, it's been such a tragic loss losing your child in such an unspeakable way. You have found a purpose. Jamie had signed up to the organ register, hadn't he?" The guest replied, "The reason that we do what we do is because Jamie had signed the organ register 3 times in his short life. When he was 16, 17 and again just after his 18th birthday. And I was stood outside of Coventry Hospital the morning after we lost Jamie and watched his lungs take off in a helicopter to go to Bristol. Jamie actually saved 5 lives, including the life of a baby girl on the night that we lost him. He was meant to save lives." She went on to add that due to the campaign, her late son had now saved 13 more lives and she hopes he will save hundreds more. Susanna nodded with tears in her eyes, as she soaked up every word that the mum and campaigner was saying. She appeared to be choked up as she jumped up to wrap her arms around Naomi. The host told the guest, "I think you're amazing," as her voice broke and she embraced her warmly. Following the segment, the show cut to Andy Peters, who hosted the show's competition, as he also appeared to be visibly upset. Fans at home were also feeling the high emotion, with one posting on X, Twitter, #GMB that was tough to watch. Huge respect to all the work Mum has done and is doing. Emotional from at Susanna Reid 100 and at Andy Peters. Another added, "Wow, at Susanna Reid 100 does actually have feelings and emotions sometimes, much nicer than her harsh side often used. Good to hear about the Jamie story. Incredible mum, thinking about how I could raise more funds using markets. Does Sue want to hear more devastating stories? #GMB. Really felt genuine emotion from Andy Peters there too. I rate that in presenters. Good to see empathy shown from him and Susanna. #GMB, another noted. While someone else shared, the emotion showed by at Susanna Reid 100 to then cut to at Andy Peters to see him also show those emotions definitely contributed to my emotion too. God bless Jamie and huge respect to your mum too. #GMB.